Welcome back, everybody. Today we have a very fun deck. We're going to be checking out Vel Sartha. We're going to be checking out the deck list and the gameplay. If you haven't subbed to the channel already, please go down, like the video, comment. It really helps out to get the channel out there, help it grow, and I would really appreciate it. Other than that, we just came back from regionals. It didn't go as well as sectors this time. I went 189 day one on sealed, and then I went 129, so one position away from being top 128 on constructed. I was playing Plot Patine Data Vault, and I'm very excited for rotation. So I'm going to be covering a bunch of decks here from the next set. So if that's something you are excited about as well, please join in and let's go and check out this deck. Okay, so here we go. This is the deck we are going to be testing out today. We are trying Vel set 7. So Vel, her action is you exhaust her to give an experience token to a unit, and the opponent creates a credit token. That sounds pretty bad, but we have a lot of credit hate, and that is really what makes this deck shine, because it makes her units huge, very hard to deal with, and then our opponent can't do much with the credits. Even better, sometimes we steal them and use them to play our bigger units. So we need to try and lock down our opponent from using our credit tokens and then using Gorn to steal them back for us. A lot of times we will skip some damage so that we can swing with Lieutenant Gorn and steal some tokens from our opponent. So let's see first what we have here. So we are playing 3 unmarked credits. We are playing 3 Bo-Katans. We are playing 2 Mandos. We are playing 2 Qui-Gon Jinns and 2 Tantips 4s. So we do need to get really fast to this late deploy turns. So unmarked credits help us get there. Our other turn ones are A-Wing, Faith in Your Friends, and Toldarian Technician. We are testing out Kill Switch. I don't really like it. I think this needs to be replaced by a yellow heroism card, hopefully that goes down in turn 1. So if you're going to make any changes, search for something that's good covering that spot here. That will make Faith in Your Friends a bit more stable, and will make us our initial hand a lot more stable as well for having that required turn 1. Because what we want to do is we want to do a turn 1 play, followed by immediately giving in an experience token, and then on turn 2 we either drop Gorn, we drop the Defiant Scraper, or we drop Security Captain. So this is like our main credit hate, followed by Jyn Erso, which also shuts down the credits and has some pretty good stat lines. Other than that, we're playing Taladurith. She's a yellow heroism card that makes Faith in Your Friends a bit better. She can also come down in plot for 3, so a good card to center resources. And then she will also ensure that we get a swing out with Vel when she comes out, and that's a 5 hit to our opponent, so good for that. We're also playing 3 Qui-Gon Jinns. Qui-Gon being a 3/5 Sentinel is amazing, and also being able to filter the top card of your deck really helps so that we can start looking for those late game options. But the fact that you can give him extra experience tokens, just as Graceful Purgil, means that you're going to have a huge Sentinel covering the ground, and that is amazing. He's going to protect your credit hate units, and he does really put a lot of work out. So Graceful Purgil is in that point where she's too small to actually do a lot of work, but once you give her an experience token, 5-cost 3/8 Sentinel in space can close off games. So we've had games against Vader where we drop this down, and against Vader you don't even need to give an experience. You drop this down and you know that she's going to take out 3 or 4 units, and that's going to be enough to win game. But if you then put an experience token on Grateful Purgil, that's just so hard for your opponent to deal with, and then you can potentially also just keep making her bigger if they can't solve it in one turn. We're playing 2 Coronets. Just a card I like for the extra restore. As you can see, we are playing restore on our late drops. We're playing restore on the Tantive, on the Relief Runner, on the Coronet. I don't play the Relief Runner that much. I think this can be replaced as well. We can find some good cards for this lot and this lot that can help us maybe survive a bit more the early game, or have a better potential later on. Just so you know, so that you can remove those 2. You're going to see them in action though, and you can decide by yourself. 2 Lost Unforgotten, just pretty good to close off games. Kill that extra Sentinel, or kill a unit that's bothering you, gain a little bit of HP back. Qui-Gon Jinn is amazing. Comes down, kills something, then removes something else. Kills almost every single leader that's currently being played. Comes down and it can kill uh, Mother Tulsin. It can kill, just basically anything if you can ambush this out. And we are using credit tokens, so Qui-Gon can usually come down on like when you have 5 resources, or even if you have 6 plus the extra credits, he comes down and really a 7/5 ambush with a good ability is very good. Um, to stabilize the ground. After that, we have the Mandalorian, same thing, 6/8, amazing stats, swings into something, kills it, and then you can capture something else, and you can even capture something in space. So very solid there. Tantive 4, I really like it. I've been playing it a bunch of decks. 5/8 is an amazing stat line for space. Restore 2 really helps us out, and then when it comes in, it usually heals us that extra 4 points of damage, then can save us the game. And Bo-Katan at 3 copies, because that is our go-to late game card that we're going to be trying to play with our credits. So no sideboard yet. A lot of you guys asked me about the sideboard in the comments. I won't have a sideboard until we have a defined meta, because it doesn't make sense to sideboard. And also when we see what decks are giving us trouble, right? So there you go. Let's jump into the games and see how this goes. Okay, so here we go. Going up against Luthan on our first match. I really like Luthan. I bought his showcase just because I really want him to work. So we'll see what happens. So this is not a very good starting hand. We'll mulligan this. That's a bit better, yeah. I guess we'll drop the Purgil. We don't need that. And Galen could be good. So let's drop the Tantive. We need the second yellow. And we do need a way to disable the credits if we're going to be making them. So let's start off here. See what he plays. Okay, so he starts with a Karis. We need a yellow card, so any. And I think we need to reveal our entire hand. Galen giving us the second heroism icon. Okay. Get our 2 spy tokens. And I don't think I'm going to give him a credit token just because he's going to trade into it anyways. Let's get the A-Wing out of here. And let's see what he kills. Yeah. Let's trade with Karis here. And we'll just do this again. I'll grab the, let's see, we have 1, 2, yeah, we'll grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, because I am going to play the unmarked credits right now. That 4/4 is really scary. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass. Second Qui-Gon we don't need. We haven't been able to use our leader's ability. Luthan hasn't either. So we're kind of like in the same situation here. That is fine. So the thing here is, okay, let's play Qui-Gon. Let's drop this. We don't need a second. Put on top, put on top. Now we have a plot card. Nemec's Manifesto. Ooh. So I really don't want him to trade here. Let's go ahead and give an experience token. And then we'll kill this with our spy. And we've basically left him without resources. So this is what Vel is really good at. Suddenly he can't deal with our units because they become a little bit stronger. Plot card going down. And let's see what he does. Sudden Ferocity on... Okay, I'm going to kill this just because, you know, Qui-Gon's going to be able to take both of the attacks here. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and play this, I think. Or we could play Galen, say credit, give him an experience token. That could potentially be good as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I should have given him an experience before that, just so that he could have killed this. Let's get rid of this. Put on top, put on top. The Tantive is pretty solid here. We are going to have Qui-Gon for next turn. Did he just claim? Why would he just claim? Okay, sure. We'll pass. This is nice. Tantive is nice as well. Let's drop the... Actually, let's keep going. Drop this. We could have dropped Faith in Your Friends as well. Oh, he's just going to swing with the red 5. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we ambush in the Qui-Gon, kill Luthan. Okay. So I guess the best thing we can do here is just kill this and take one of these attacks. And then the Vel can kill the Typho, yeah. So we have 2 big units here. Let's actually undo this. You know what? I'm going to give him at least deal 5 to the Luthan. Then we can kill Captain Typho. But now he has a bunch of resources. Ooh, and he can bring it down. At least we kill it. So we do trade with it. Then we can claim. If we can draw our Bo-Katan, or even our... Okay, nice, nice. Mando's pretty good here. Because he at least survives. Oh, and we can capture a space unit. I thought he only captured ground units. That's pretty cool. And you know what? I think I'm just going to go crazy with the experience tokens here. He doesn't have enough cards. Oh, God. Yeah, let's claim. Let's see. If we give him 1, that gives us 4 health. It's not going to be enough. At least we can go Qui-Gon. Yeah, let's claim. I'll just go with Qui-Gon here. Or we could go here, use the Tantive to heal. He gets his Phantom back, but yeah, I think that's a bit better. I think I want to have that space unit just doing big damage. So Security Captain here is pretty good. That is fine. Let's kill this. Restore the last damage we had on. Yeah, I don't want him attacking and dealing 2 damage. Okay, let's see. Do we survive with 10 HP? We don't. Let's just kill this then. Can we survive this plus kill switch? That'll be 4 damage total. We can't, so let's just give it to Qui-Gon and pass. Okay, and we got it. Yeah, he was way too far behind, and we started getting some pretty big units. We healed up to 0. Let's go ahead and requeue and check out the next one. Okay, so here we go. Game number 2, going up against Lando. We should have a pretty good game against Lando because we have a lot of credit hate, which it's gonna really bother him. We start off, so I think it's a good hand. We have Gorn, we have Erso, but nothing to play in turn 1, which is pretty bad. Let's go ahead and mulligan. Okay, that's better. At least we have an A-Wing. Let's get rid of the Graceful. And let's see what he does. I do need to give an experience token here just so that we can trade. Let's get rid of the other A-Wing. And this turn we can play Gorn. Maybe I should have attacked first. Let's see what he does though. Return an upgrade. You know what? Do you think he has a 2-drop? I don't think he has a 2-drop. I'm gonna go ahead and claim. Perfect. So a second Gorn could be interesting for later on. The Purgil can be good as well. Actually, let's not have a second Gorn. Let's trust our initial Gorn. Let's get rid of this, and I'm gonna get the Beguile plus the credit generation, just so that we can start getting ready for a very big deploy turn with our credits. Actually, do you think he has a 3 cost? It's highly probable he has a 3 cost. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy an experience token. I'll risk it. Okay, he's gonna get a 3rd credit token, which seems fine. I'll go ahead and claim. I'll try to steal one of those credits. Okay, he passes. That's great. Beguile could be good here. I guess we don't need double credits. And let's steal one right off the bat. Go up to 7. I really want to get an attacking with Qui-Gon as well, just so I can start searching for my late drops. Lando comes in next turn, yeah. Bam. So the kill switch kills this. Not that excited about that game plan though. We could do Galen. Galen's amazing. Let's drop the Coronet. We'll keep the kill switch plus Galen. Ooh, interesting. So we need to beguile that. We do see he has Bo-Katan, so Galen's gonna be great for us here. We don't want to give him more resources just because Galen's about to come out. Let's play this. And we'll pass. So we did say we wanted the kill switch. Now we want this. Let's get the kill switch. 7 cost. So we didn't see Okay, that's fine. Let's get rid of his credit tokens then immediately. Although we could steal one, just so that he can't play Bo-Katan, but then he can play like... And then we can't remove... Actually, let's do this, yeah. We'll say credit. So he's down to 6 resources. I'm gonna have a hard time... Okay. Ooh, okay, so I forgot we couldn't... Damn, I forgot we wouldn't have enough. Okay, let's make this guy huge, I guess. Do we want Tala? I don't think we do. But what else are we gonna do? Sure. Sure, let's grab Tala. I'll go ahead and claim. Now, you know what? I am gonna kill this. I think it's worth it. That way our Qui-Gon survives as well. And let's drop the Galen. I guess we don't need double Galen. We're not seeing our late game cards here. So whatever he plays, if it's something really big, we do have the Lost and Forgotten to remove it. We do know one of his cards is the Bo-Katan. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Let's just get rid of that, I guess. And we do start finally seeing some of the late game cards here. Let's get rid of the Faith in Your Friends. Yeah, so the Qui-Gon really helped us out. You know, got 3 very bad cards off the top. Also, huge Sentinel. Very hard to deal with after we put some experience tokens on them. And, you know, the Galen just really shuts down the Lando without allowing him to do much. He has to play like a normal human being here. So we got him. Let's go ahead and requeue. Going up against Jyn Red. One of the, I think, the strongest leader in the new set. Plus in red, you know, with aggressive negotiations and rebellious hammerhead. So strong. Let's try and beat her though. This could be fun. Okay, this is very good. We'll keep this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get to the Bo-Katan, but I like the rest of our hand here. I'm thinking going double A-Wing. Let's go double A-Wing just because he's playing Karis. Let's lose one of the Faith in Your Friends. Let's see if he plays something cost 4. We can drop this and destroy his credit token. Yeah. Let's destroy the credit token. And we are going to try to rush him, so bam. Okay. So I guess we do keep the Bo-Katan here and drop this. We don't have enough yellow cards for this to actually work. Let's see if he plays at 5 cost. He's just attacking, okay. I'm gonna go with this. Just so that this turn he can't play a 5 cost. He's limited to a 4 cost right now. He can't kill this yet. So I'm gonna try and go in for 3. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to full to base because he can't. If he trades, he just dies, right? We still get 3 damage in. So let's get rid of the kill switch. This turn we can go Qui-Gon plus unmarked credits and get 1 step closer to the Bo-Katan. He does deploy this turn, so the Qui-Gon's going to be pretty important here. Let's... I don't want to take this 3. Okay, let's save ourselves this 3 damage here. We did give him the possibility to draw, though, which we weren't giving him. I don't know if that was the best. We had 4, 23, 26, 28, plus the Vol. Yeah, maybe it was just better to go to base, but I'm a bit scared about the aggressive. At least this way we keep him under control, and we do have the Qui-Gon to at least stop one of the hits, or Jyn's attack. Hopefully he hasn't disconnected. Hopefully he's just thinking if he wants to draw. Okay, deploys Jyn. Sudden Ferocity. Okay. So I guess Qui-Gon's gonna take 6 for the team here. And then, ooh, so yeah, this is pretty good. Let's drop this. Put this on top, and then we do have the Qui-Gon for next turn. I think I'm gonna have to trade my Scraper into Jyn, just so I don't take those extra. So let's see. I'm gonna put experience here. Okay, he's going for the extra token, which I guess we can potentially kill, just so we don't take that damage. So do we have lethal next turn with only our ships plus Vol? Because he's going to play a Sentinel unit. Yeah, let's take it out. It's fine. Let's pass. I don't think there's any world where we get Bo-Katan down. It's either going to be over before that. So he has 6 resources. Let's see what he does first. Perfect. Let's go Qui-Gon into killing this. Now he has 3 resources left. The credit tokens we gave him. Okay, perfect. Swing here. Give an experience token here. Swing here. Deploy. Swing. And we got him. So we want the, you know, the closing that game off there without allowing him to use the credits, and the fact that he was just trying to raise me because that's what Jyn does, did mean we did get lucky with the double A-Wing on turn 1, because that really allowed us to do a lot of pressure. I think maybe attacking his 3-2 was not the best play, because we were farther ahead, and 3 damage were not going to make the difference, but 4 of our damage was. Okay, so we have the A-Wing. Not much else, though, and no turn 2 play. I think I'm going to mulligan this. And this is just worse. We don't have anything to start. Okay, no faith in your friends, no 1-drops. I guess we'll drop the Coronet plus the Defiant Scraper. And then we just try and go Convex with full out experience. I'll claim. This sucks. Especially against Phasma. And now we do draw the A-Wing. Okay. So I think Gorn can be very interesting, followed up by a Security Captain. So let's just play it. Some pretty good stats, you know, kills through C-3PO. Yeah, I am going to give him an experience token just so that... Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll claim. And then I can steal that. Bigal's pretty good here to get rid of this. Qui-Gon. You want to lose the Qui-Gon. Let's lose this Qui-Gon, actually. And let's... I'm not really worried about C-3PO. Let's just go ahead and beguile this. You know, he's investing big time on that ship. Does he have any costs? He does have, so he could potentially play the Allegiant. Which I still think it's fine. I still think we apply a lot of pressure with our 6-drop, with our 6 power dude. And again, if he plays the Allegiant, we just claim, swing for... Okay. Ooh, so he's going for a 6-drop now. Okay, that's fine. If he doesn't, we're going to steal that anyways. What is this guy doing? You know, he's just giving us free credits. 5-7. I'm going to give him another one. Just so that if he wants to attack my... Okay, he doesn't. Should we just go with Lost and Forgotten? Although we do lose 1 credit. And we're just 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could attack with Mando next turn. Or this can kill Phasma. Actually, I'm just going to claim. Actually, let's play this. Followed up by a claim. Yep. That way he can't use it. On mark credits, we don't need that because we're going to get an extra one here. So Phasma's not going to do much for me right now. I think it's better to kill this. Gain some HP back. Okay. Okay, so best case scenario here is we swing with Mando, right? Kill this. Okay, no problem. We'll pay 1. Kill this guy, kidnap this guy. He still can't use the credits. And I think we have this. You know, we did control this pretty well. And let's just swing with Vel, give her the honors, and we got him here. Let's go ahead and requeue. Okay, so hard control aura sync probably. Hard control is now on red, so that makes sense. A-Wing plus Gorn seems okay. Let's keep this. We don't need this. We probably don't need that Beguile either. We do need to try and rush him, so let's go for the fast play here. I guess we don't need the relief. Let's see if he just attacks. Okay, in that case we'll play Gorn. If he swings, I'll just claim and take his credit. Yeah. Okay, Bo-Katan. Second Bo-Katan could be good, but I guess not against control. I'll swing 4, steal the credit. Ouch. Let's get rid of the relief carrier. I guess it's gonna kill Gorn. Yeah. In that case, I don't know if I want to give him credits, but I do want to be able to kill this if it comes to that. Okay, we'll play this. Ooh, do we want to use the credit? We do need to pressure him, so let's go ahead and use it. Pass. Oh no. Maybe it was better to keep this to kill this. Okay. So I guess we lose the Beguile. Swing 3 before we lose it. Sure. Actually, yeah. Swing 3. Are we going to take the 4? We don't, which is good. Let's kill this. Get some health back. This deploys next turn, so we can potentially do a big swing with Bell this turn. Let's give him an experience token just so that he can't kill it with Aura Sing. Okay, let's deploy. It is what it is. So Bell dies anyways. Yep. I guess we go Galen. Say credit. Although this just kills Galen, right? Oh. And this just kills the A-Wing on deploy. So I guess we just wait to ambush into the Aura Sing. Take 3. And then we'll just send the secretive Sage either to the bottom or to the top. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't die. Okay. That's good, I guess. No, dealing 7 to base if he doesn't kill it. Yeah, he had to kill it. Which is good for us. Sure. Let's get rid of that. Very, very good Qui-Gon there. Stabilizing this to the bottom. Okay, I'll claim. So I don't really want to put anything down. How easy is it? I think it's really easy for him to kill Bo-Katan. I guess Galen is not doing much. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. I'll play Galen. And what can we say? Could we say condemn? I guess. That at least takes something off. We could have started off with this just to see what he had, though. Okay, let's play this. That takes his credit token. We'll give him one more pass. And I guess we don't need to resource anything this turn. Can we do the 12 damage we're missing here? That's the question. Huh, so he did have a condemn. Interesting. I'm going to go for the double unit play here, though. Although he probably has board wipe. Does he have both? No, he doesn't have a light side. I'll claim, I guess. This could be pretty good. Again, not going to resource anything. This thing will die to Anakin, but that's fine. He does have the condemn, so I don't really care. Oh man, okay. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. This was just better because I would have taken his... I'm gonna give it here. I just want to be able to deal as much damage as possible. Again, let's skip this. Oh, this has restore? Oof, okay. That's rough. I need to try and save this guy. Maybe that's gonna miss out on some damage, but at least Anakin can't kill him and he dies against him. What? Okay. What are the chances? Stake one of his credits tokens. So he's up to 6 resources. Let's see what he plays. Okay. Guys, we keep everything. Okay. I'm gonna go with Bo-Katan. Okay, he has Chirrut, but we can kill that. Actually, I can't ambush in and kill him. I have to kill him this way. Okay. 1 experience just so that he can't kill him with Aura Sync. At least it'll take him another card. Okay. Let's play Mando. Oh, we could have played this, but still, he has 5 resources, so it's not like... Okay. Nice. Hopefully he draws like a Condemn, and we can play our Galen and swing. You know what? I'm gonna get my damage in while I can. Big damage here. So we do have to give him 1 XP so that Arasin can't kill him. He claims. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. So right now, Mando kills him. So let's play Sentinel unit. Let's discard this. Put on top, pass. And go get rid of this. Actually, get rid of this. Actually, no, because that, yeah. Let's get rid of this. Condemn. Okay. Heal 3, get rid of that. That was very, very dangerous. Let's give 1 XP to Qui-Gon so that Arasine can't kill him. Let's start swinging. Let's get rid of the Beguile. Put 2 units on top, and we did manage to get at the end. What a grind against Control. So, you know, Control has a very big problem. Fantasy Flight won't print some good, like, big units for the end of the game. So it ends up being this grindy game where you just remove, but there's no way of winning, at least before, and we had Vigilance. So we were just decking out our opponent. And that's terrible. That's like just terrible. It feels good like in Magic when you control, then just drop this huge beast that's gonna win the game no matter what your opponent does. Here we don't have that. They should make like a Death Star for 15 resources that when it comes down you win the game. Something like that. Like at least end the suffering of the people just grinding it out until they have like 2 cards in their deck, or decking out and doing damage to themselves. But we got it, you know, managed to put enough things down, even though he had like 16 resources in one point. So hopefully Control gets that and the top end card. Let's go ahead and requeue for our last game. Going up against Boba. This is going to be cool. Let's see if we can win this. That indirect damage, hopefully we can absorb some of it. I like this a lot. So I'm going to keep this. And I want to start with the Technician and start making him bigger. Follow it up by a Security Captain. So we can lose this and this. And let's just, actually, I don't want to lose, I want to lose the Mando because I don't think he's going to play much on ground. And our spaceship is just going to die. At least, yeah, we'll let Mando because he can be a big swinger. Okay. Play this. Play this. Pass. I like the double Technician for the restore. Let's get rid of the Mando now. That is fine. Let's do it here. And one more here. And we'll kill this guy. Restore a little bit. Actually, let's undo that. We will play this guy first. Sorry. That way he can't use the credit token we gave him. Ooh, coming in with a big damage here. Okay. 5 indirects. We will do 2 here. And 2 to the captain. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good. Gorn can be amazing here. On mark credits too. So this can be like this turn's play. And then let's get rid of the Qui-Gon. I don't think he's going to be defending much on ground. We're probably going to start seeing some ships drop here now. Yep. That makes sense. We'll take 2 here, I guess. I don't want him to like topple the summit later on. I'll do it here. Okay, let's just do it here for now. I'll play Gorn into unmarked credits, into more XP here, into swinging, and pass. We'll put Tallow down. We're going to take this 4, right? I think Gorn can take some damage now. We are okay with that. Darth Vader, okay. Oh, too bad we don't have anything to exhaust that. Let's go up to 7 resources. We'll do 2 damage here. then we'll do one here. Take 7, that's horrible. I'm gonna give an experience here just because he's about to take him down with the Vader ability. And I'm gonna go Technician. So next turn we win, potentially. And we can distribute the indirect here. But we also have Bo-Katan 5, 6, 7, plus the one we steal, plus, yeah. So let's pass. Purgil can be pretty good if he doesn't swing first. So, you know, when he's playing full space, we can lock it down on the ground pretty easily. Let's go one here, done. I guess we'll take an extra here. Then he's gonna deal one more. Topple the Summit can potentially be very, very nasty because all our units are very, very hurt. I'm just gonna go deal 4, steal enough to play the Bo-Katan. Okay, so he does deal 1 here, kills this, can't kill this, and we win with this. And we got it. So yeah, the lockdown was too much for him, even though he had that like big upgrade in space. So there you go. This is Vel for you guys. Very, very cool deck. I think she's going to be very strong. I still think we need to do some upgrades to the deck, but it's very, very fun. Thank you for watching up until this point, and I'll see you in the next video.